What's up, everyone? How's it going? Ancient MMA here, and today we're gonna talk about UFC Qatar, Arman Sarukian versus Dan Hooker. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Dan Hooker and Sarukian are back after super long layoffs. This is a super important matchup, and overall a phenomenal card. Qatar is a really rich country, and you know how it is, man. When they pay big bucks, the UFC will deliver. Maybe I should become rich and start paying the big bucks. You know, maybe we'll get some good fight cards every weekend. But anyways. Look at this absolute stack. I'll see until I don't like it anymore. It's looking a decent fight card, all things like all around. But like for me, some of these guys aren't really worth my time. So we're just gonna go off the main card. But if you guys are new around here, be sure to subscribe. We're getting closer to 500. If you guys can help me, I greatly appreciate it. If you guys don't want to help me, well, just watch the video. I'll appreciate it too. But enough said, let's start watching it. Let's get into this. So kicking off the main card, we have Tiger Ulubadagabe versus Koji Horiguchi. Koji Horiguchi is such a old dude, but crazy record. Look at that, 5 losses. That's actually an insane record. That's pretty phenomenal. Look, the last time I found the UFC, he had the like, old ass Reebok shorts, man. They look weird as hell, man. Yeah, but let's see who I think is gonna win this one. I'm gonna go Hirokushi Kuwaguchi because he just the GOAT, man. He's just too good, man. I've never really been impressed by Tiger. I know though. I think the funniest thing about him is that he plays with Demetrius Johnson, PUBG or something like that. So for the gaps, the goofs and gaps, it's funny. Then we got Sergey Spivak versus Shamil the Blob Gaziev. Who do I pick to take this one? I'm gonna pick Shamil the Blob Gaziev, and I think this is pretty easy pick, man. Sergey Pavlovich, no, not Sergey Pavlovich. Sergey Spivak folds under any and all pressure. Yeah, like literally, he got knocked out by Almeida. Let that sink in, man. I think Shamil's gonna land something big and put him away, and he might actually make it to the top 5. We might actually be looking at Shamil Gaziev on the cusp of a title shot. And I think this is what the heavyweight division needs, man. We need new faces. I think everyone, like, at least us, like, people who actually watch this and keep up with some of these fighters, like, we'll find it funny and tune in to see how he does against, like, either Cyril Gane or Tom Aspinall, whoever wins that one. And yeah, I think he's gonna take it. Then we got Jack Hermanson versus Mutekbek Oroblai, and I think it's a pretty easy pick for me. Jack Hermanson is used to fighting at what's it called? What do you call it? Middleweight. And I can't remember the last time I fought at welterweight. Maybe I'm just not like tapped in like that, but I can't remember. And Mutekbek, he's a killer, man. You can't put this dude out, bro. He's too tough for his own good. He got those primitive Neanderthal genes, man. Look at that, man. He looks like he just belongs in a museum, man. I think he's gonna win by KO, man. That's my prediction here. I think Jack Hermanson is finished, man. After that Gregory Rodriguez KO, I don't think he'll ever be the same, man. That was brutal. Or by KO round 1. Then we got Volkan Ozdemir versus Alonzo Menifield. I'll go Volkan Ozdemir, man. That dude might lose to, who did he lose last to? Let me see. I'm gonna say Sergey Pavlovich, but I don't remember. Alberg. Oh my god. But if you're not like a crazy like mover like that, like people who can really move their feet, I think he can catch your chin like he did to Johnny Walker. And I think that's pretty much what's gonna happen here. He's gonna get caught, put away. About to go Volkan Ozdemir. Let's say round 3 TKO. Then Balada Muhammad versus Ian Gary. Oh man, bro. It's like I think you can become fans of people once they aren't like in your face anymore, you know. Like I used to really hate Balada Muhammad on his come up after he beat like Wonder Boy, I think, because it was such a lame Wonder Boy performance. But I think I even hated him. I think I recently just became a fan of him a couple months ago after he lost his belt, man. That's when I thought he was likable. And now I'm rooting for him, man. I'm from the Midwest. Let's go Chirac, man. He's a big man, man. I'm rooting for him, but Ian he's just really good, man. There's no real other way to put it, man. He's just good. He really is. He has really good lateral movement. He uses his distance phenomenally. He comes from a judo background, so he knows how to like defend takedowns pretty well. I've never really seen him on his back too much. A lot of the Shavkat fight was him just being pressed against the fence because Shavkat couldn't take him down. And this is probably gonna be the bull versus the matador. And you ever watch those? Typically the matador puts down the bull, man. I can really see a world where Bilal's just chasing him and he just falls into a pullback counter or something. But I don't think he's gonna finish him. If JDM can't finish Bilal, what chance does Ian Gary have? And I think what absolutely sucks is that if Ian Gary wins, he kind of ruins everything, man. Because I really would like to see Michael Morales fight Islam because I think he's the most deserving, beating the #1 contender. I don't think Carlos Prates really deserves it, but let's say Ian Gary wins, you can't make. If you give Morales a shot, then what's next for Gary? He can't fight down really. What are you gonna do? Rematch him with Carlos to have an actual #1 contender? I don't think that's gonna happen. They already fought. I think the same thing will happen again. And they fought too recently. What else? So really, I think if he wins, he's gonna get the title shot, which makes me sad because then they're gonna make Carlos Prates versus Michael Morales when I think either of those guys should take it. But hey, man, that's what happens when you have someone move up. Everyone takes the back seat, and it sucks. But oh well. I think Ian's gonna take it by decision, unfortunately. Then we have Arman Tsarukyan versus Dan Hooker, the main event of the night. How do I see this fight going? I think Arman just takes it by decision, man. He's just gonna be too good. I can't remember the last guy he's really finished. It was, I think, Joel Alvarez. Maybe that's the last guy he's ever finished. I think when you're just such a dominant grappler, you can really dictate how the fights go, because the guy's always going to be worried about the takedowns, and if you throw in the takedown, they're not going to want to strike, because why would you if you're going to get taken down? I think Arman's going to take it over 5 rounds. That's such enough time. Maybe even in the later rounds he breaks Tsarukyan. I wouldn't be surprised. It's kind of hard for me to vision a world where Hooker beats Tsarukyan, because Gamrot arguably, in my opinion, when I watched the fight live with Hooker and Gamrot, I thought Gamrot won that one, man. I'm gonna be honest. I thought Gamrot won. I was very surprised to see that he didn't. But yeah, those are my picks. What do you guys think? Do you guys think they're accurate, valid? What do you think? If they're not, tell me off. You know how it be. But anyways, it's been real. Until next time, peace.